Alright. My name is user Rowe Lucian, and today I'm going to be talking about SCP-4240. Item number: SCP-4240. Object Class: Safe. Special Containment Procedures. Foundation web crawlers are to pull any material mentioning SCP-4240 which surfaces online. Any individuals found to be posting such materials are to be brought into custody, interviewed, and administered amnestics as appropriate. Any testing of SCP-4240 must be approved by at least one member of Level 4 personnel. Description: SCP-4240 is a series of instructions, referred to as the Roundabout Game, which when followed allow an individual to access an extra-dimensional space. These instructions, as originally posted on Parawatch.net in late 2015, are as follows.
The Roundabout Game. Looking to see something interesting? Then follow these instructions. 1. Pick at least 4 doors in your house. At most 8. 2. Use chalk. Number each of the doors, and make sure to write the numbers very clearly. This will be important later. Make sure you're able to pass through each door in order. 3. Once the clock hits midnight, start going around about. Once you hit the last door, go through the first one again. After 10 loops or so, you'll see what all the fuss is about. Remember, don't leave the loop before you win. Don't go back to the door you just gone through. Keep going until you reach the staircase, and then all will be well again. I'm talking to you.
Once an individual familiar with these rules undertakes the steps detailed, they will disappear from observation following 3 of the described loops. Interviews with surviving subjects indicates that at this point they enter an extra-dimensional space, hereafter referred to as SCP-4240-1, initially identical to their previous location. However, as they continue to perform loops within SCP-4240-1, the environment will grow noticeably darker, and new rooms will appear between the numbered doors, significantly increasing the length and difficulty of the loop. Any individuals who attempt to break the rules of SCP-4240 by going back through a door they had just passed through will be returned to their original location with a level of injury proportionate to the number of loops they had already made. Prior to 25 loops, subjects commonly survive with major bruising to the face and limbs. But all subjects who have attempted to exit past 25 loops have been killed via severe blunt force trauma. The exact mechanism by which these injuries are inflicted is unknown, as subjects retain no memory of the crossover period between SCP-4240-1 and the real world. Past 25 loops, recordings have shown subjects reporting feelings of being watched and followed, as well as being touched by an invisible but physical presence. The nature of this entity is currently unknown. Exploration Log 4240-1. On February 15, 2018, D28392 was instructed to enter SCP-4240-1 and continue looping for as long as possible. The subject was equipped with a recording device and instructed to report on his experience as he proceeded.
Hello? This thing on? They're telling me it's on. So, they've got these 4 sort of rooms set up like out of plastic or some shit. You gotta be honest, they look really flimsy. And like I could just punch a hole in this. Are you sure this is fine? You're saying it's fine. Loop 3, I guess. Everyone's gone. I could see them before, kind of through the plastic, but now nothing. Plus, something just feels weird, like with the floor. I don't know, I can't really say for sure. So I guess I go through the door once again now. Loop 5. Nothing's really changing. It's a little darker outside maybe, but that might just be my imagination. Loop 6. Loop 6. There's a new fucking room between 3 and 4. Like, not made out of plastic or anything. It's brick as far as I can tell, and it stinks. There's definitely something rotten in these bags. There's chicken. Oh, thank fuck. Loop 7. Yeah. The meat room's sticking around. It's still here. There's kind of a porch between 4 and 1 now, too. You said to note my experiences, so I should probably mention this. I said I could punch a hole in the wall before, and it was real flimsy shit. Well, I can't do it anymore. It won't even budge. So that's something, I guess. Loop 11. Starting to get tired. Is there a time limit on this, or I probably should have asked before we started. Loop 16. Got a hallway right after the meat room now, so getting from 3 to 4 is kind of a trek. Plus, it's starting to get dark. I tried the flashlight, but that's getting dark too. It's like watching TV with the brightness down. Loop 20. Got a long-ass walk from 3 to 4 now. Meat room, then hallway, then the meat room again. I tripped over my own feet more than once, too. The only thing I can see really clearly are the numbers on the doors, so we've got that. Loop 25. There's something behind me. I just can't see it, but I know it's fucking there. I mean, listen. Wait for it. See? That's not me. That's something falling right behind me. Oh, this is fucked. Meat room again. Loop 35. He's right behind me, pressing against me whenever I stop. Cold, but he's getting warmer. I don't know, man. I don't want to turn around. 42. He's on my back. He's got his arms around my neck. I need to hold my head funny, or his elbow digs in. He's got elbows. That's important information. Is that important information? Heavy. 16 meat rooms. 17. Sometimes my childhood bedroom, sometimes my childhood basement, sometimes my prison cells, sometimes my quarters here. Legs hurt. I can just barely see them. The room's not my legs, if I close my eyes, but the numbers. He's breathing on my cheek. That wasn't me. Gnawing my ear. Took a bit off, but I couldn't feel it. There's just a part of me missing. If I reach my arm behind me, I can feel his face, like in the movie about the Elephant Man, Dumbo. I tried to feel his face again, to compare, but I don't have that anymore. What? But I figured it out. Why I'm standing all funny. What's up with the floor? It's tilted downwards just a little. This isn't a circle. It's a spiral. When I was a kid, and I pissed off my mom. She always used to tell me about the twin I'd killed in the womb. How good of a son he'd have been, and how he would have respected her. How he wouldn't hurt her like I'd hurt her, like I'd always hurt her. And she'd hit me and send me down to my room or whatever she felt like. I always felt like a monster when she told me what I had done. There's someone who isn't alive because you are. Ain't that awful? But I'm feeling like I've been redeemed some. Okay. Love you, buddy. Luke 99. Stairs.
Following this final recording, 25 hours and 53 minutes after he had first entered the extra-dimensional space, D-28392 reappeared at Site-36, and collapsed from exhaustion. Following a brief period allowed for recovery, D-28392 was brought back in for an interview. Begin log.
Welcome back. How do you feel?
No response. D-28392 is looking down at his hands, grinning widely.
D-28392?
Huh? Oh, sorry, Doc. It's just, 25 hours in the pitch dark, you kind of forget what your hands look like. What were you saying?
I was just asking how you were feeling.
Not bad. You?
We listened to your recordings.
Okay.
Partway through, you start to mention this presence that's there with you. Can you expand on that a little for me? You weren't very clear on the recordings.
Oh, sorry. It was, kind of this, sort of invisible thing with me, hanging onto my back. Was that like a ghost or something?
I really couldn't say. What happened to it?
Hell if I know. Just glad that thing is finally gone, you know? It dropped off once I reached the stairs.
You say it dropped off. From that wording, do you think it's dead?
Yeah. I think so.
End log. D-28392 was kept under observation for a month, and thoroughly tested for any abnormalities that may have arisen from his use of SCP-4240, and his experiences within the extra-dimensional space. After testing confirmed him to be in the same state he had been when he first entered said space, with no anomalous properties, he was released on April 1st, 2018, following standard D-Class employment policies. Incident 4240-1. In order to gain more intelligence on any entities potentially dwelling within SCP-4240-1, further exploration was arranged. D-39212, equipped with a recording device in the same manner as D-28392, was ordered to proceed into SCP-4240-1 and make precise observations regarding any entities he might encounter. 6 hours later, D-39212's beaten corpse reappeared on the testing ground. Analysis of his recordings indicated that he had become intimidated by a pile of human viscera that had appeared during one of his loops, and he had thus attempted to flee SCP-4240-1 by retracing his steps. Due to the number of loops he had already undertaken, this resulted in his death via blunt force trauma. Analysis of viscera traces from D-39212's shoe showed it to be genetically identical to D-28392. The entity released from Site-36 on April 1st, 2018 has yet to be found. Alright, That's all I have to say about this subject.